Today is July 23rd, Monday. This is Simba. She's an 8-year-old female. She's a rescue dog up for adoption to the right home. The right home is a single person, maybe a couple, no other animals in the house that understand. She is suffering from what I would describe as severe separation anxiety. She has made connections to humans, which is great in theory, but it's out of balance. So she's got this neurotic attachment to humans. I'm attributing it to the fact she had a serious illness that we know of, and she had to be nurtured back to good health. Who nurtured her back to good health? Not animals, people. Vets, veterinary assistants, people, human beings have rehabilitated her. So maybe that has something to do with it. The problem with all dogs is we can never ask. So she doesn't like to be crated, she doesn't like to be isolated, she doesn't like to be separated from humans. She has an exuberant amount of energy, more than she should for an 8-year-old dog. I would never know she's 8, but this is the story. We don't know the story. Anytime we rescue a dog or adopt a dog, we don't know its history. So I like to live in the moment. I try to make connections. I study the dog very carefully to see what it is connecting to outside stimulation, whether it's another dog, a human, a bird, a car, a bicycle, a mailman. What is the association? And what are humans doing in reaction to the dog's behavior? So our training is going to involve a lot of love. I'm feeling a little more optimistic today than yesterday. She did sleep in a crate last night. Once she's there and ignored, she settles down as soon as she hears humans. And the problem is it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, meaning we don't want to hear a dog crying and whining and trying to get out of a crate, so we appear so that it becomes satisfying to her. It works for her. But this is like neurotic to the 10th degree. It doesn't appear it now, obviously, but I'll show you her in the crate and when we leave the crate. All right, thank you. Okay, this is still July 23rd. We're continuing our rehabilitation of Simba, so to speak. One of the absolute requirements of all dogs and many times in humans is the ability to voluntarily subordinate to leadership. It has to happen. With animals, more importantly, this is very primal. Dogs can't just react independently. They have to be responsible to the pack leader. So we have to get that voluntary subordination. And as we do that, we do it with basic obedience, which means we teach the dog to heel, sit, and stay. So the first behavior we teach is to heel, which means walk on her left without pulling. I'm going to demonstrate that just for a couple of minutes, because I'm not pushing too fast here with her. She hasn't figured her head out yet. Stepping out my left heel. Good girl, Simba. Good girl, Simba. Good girl. Heel. Good, Simba. Good. So there's no tension on the leash and she's walking. Heel. Good girl, babe. A little correction. Good. Good. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. You see her resistance. She wants to stop walking because she wants to control the human. That's what pack animals do. They're required by the law of nature, is to impose themselves, insert themselves in the pack. She is a very determined dog to get her own way, and she's been successful. So if she stops walking, the human stops walking. She's thereby controlled the pack by virtue of not moving. So we have to be very careful. She has the beauty of this, no signs of aggression, a little hot and humid. We're going to bring her inside, give her some water, and see maybe what she does with other dogs. Thank you. So one of the other parts of the rehabilitation is to balance what we do. So obviously human affection is important, love is important to the animal, but sometimes it's out of balance. It's hot, good girl. We're going to put this up tonight, hopefully on video, and we just want to keep it low. She gets low, Camille, she should come over. She's got her little toy. Good baby girl. Maybe she'll lay down, who knows, whatever. All right, we don't want to push too much. It's hot and humid. I want to make she's not 100% back to good girl, babe. Good girl. Again, so far so good. We're going to go inside, cool off, have some water, and see what she does with other animals. Good, babe.